News. Channel 11's Mike Holden is live at the rental home where that shooting happened. And Mike, leaders are hoping that this bill will prevent another tragedy.
Liz and David, they're really looking at the long-term, bigger picture here, and you have to even think about the community impact. We're talking about a number of young lives that were at the center of this now ongoing police investigation. But here's a look at the aftermath of this scene. You can see these garbage cans filled with crime scene tape, and then we'll pan up a little further and show you the bullet holes in this property, as well as those shattered out windows. Council members say this is really the first step in this process, and they hope that this will bring some sort of positive change for Pittsburgh communities.
You didn't really hear anything, and then you heard everything and saw literally 100 people running down the street. So.
Joe Smith is still trying to process the chaos that went down steps away from his East Allegheny home at this Airbnb on the corner of Sussman Street. 2 teenage boys were killed, 9 injured by gunshots, and 5 others hurt in some other way early on Easter Sunday morning. Today, during City Council, Councilman Bobby Wilson introduced new legislation requiring anyone operating short-term rentals to get a license from the Department of Permits, Licenses, and Inspections.
Basically, it's a first step to regulate short-term rentals.
This all comes days after teens jumped out of windows, fighting for their lives as they tried to dodge the gunfire.
I'm not under the understanding that this is going to solve the violent crime in the city of Pittsburgh, but I think this is a tool that we can use to help.
Under the proposed legislation, the license would need to be renewed each year by the owner of the property. Contact information must be given to city officials if a problem happens at that property. There would also be a limit on how many guests can stay in each short-term rental. And finally, the owner of the property would be required to keep a log of guests with their home address and contact details. Smith says he supports the proposal, in particular a limit on how many people can stay at the property at a time, but he has additional questions over how to fully enforce it and keep those rentals from being used as pop-up party houses.
More regulation around that would be something that's better. I don't necessarily know if that would solve the shooting issue that happened.
This is just another tool and also a mechanism that the community can have a better understanding of what's in our neighborhood.
The soonest a final vote could be taken on this proposed legislation is May 2nd. But council is actually going to take a look at this even further tomorrow and make amendments. In the meantime, the person who rented out this Airbnb is now facing a lifetime ban, and Airbnb told Channel 11 directly they do plan to file charges against that person. Reporting live from the East Allegheny neighborhood, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
All right, Mike, thank you.